Okay, today is day 7. We have our 3 sourdough starters. I think you know how it works by now. Looks like we have some good activity here, at least in this one. Here's the white starter. It's plain white, unbleached gold medal flour, and it's filtered artesian well water. We've got some fermentation going on. It's kind of hard to see, but there's some slight bubbles going on in there. Let me smell this. It's starting to smell better today. I know the bad bacteria, can't quite remember what the name of it is. It's like leuco something or other that causes the really bad smell. But that happens mostly in the first 4 days when the bacteria are trying to establish themselves. Once the sourdough is acidic enough, the bacteria that you don't want, they die off. This one's doing really well. You can see the bubbles and the foaminess in here. This is our hybrid starter with half white unbleached flour and half whole wheat flour. This has got a much better smell as well, although it still isn't quite as fruity and yeasty as a stable mature starter. Smell that starter. This is the 100% whole wheat starter that we started with the pineapple juice, and now we're using, after day 4, starting on day 5, we were using just the water. It's got some fermentation going on in there, but not even as much as yesterday. I can feel it though, it feels kind of foamy. Seems like it's doing pretty good. And it still smells better. This smells wheaty and fruity. So we'll feed the starters. And put them back in the proofing box to see. Okay, let me set this up first. Okay, we'll go ahead and feed the starters and put them back in the proofing box at 70 degrees. I'm going to pour out about half. This one does have a stronger smell as far as not smelling as good as it should. We'll add 40 grams of, oh, got that on ounces. 40 grams of water. And we'll add 40 grams of gold medal unbleached all-purpose flour. Mix that up. And we'll set this one aside for putting back into the proofer. Now here's our hybrid starter. This one seems to have the most fermentation today on day 7. Pour out about half. We'll add 40 grams of water. Nope, just a little bit too much in there. There we go. And I'll put in 20 grams of whole wheat and 20 grams of white. We're doing half and half on this one. make it till it goes to 40. There we go. So we'll set aside this one and put it in the proofer. And here's our 100% whole wheat starter. I'll go ahead and get rid of about half of it. And we'll add 40 grams of water. A little too much there. And 40 grams of the whole wheat flour. There we go. Now I'll put all 3 of the starters back into the proofer, and we'll see how they are going to be doing tomorrow on day 8. See you tomorrow.